Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to... Well, we've already done this a couple times today. But we're going to look at the differences of the combined modes of the Unite and the Hasbro. Hasbro's got the upgrade kit. The Unite one does not. As you can see, he is significantly taller, and he just looks better here. And it's actually functioning better on him than it did on him. So there's that going on. But ultimately, we're still looking at the same things. The shoulder problem still persists on both of them. The legs are still a problem for both of them. His legs can go up and down. If you move this flap out of the way, they can go up and down and a little in and out. But that just looks stupid. So you got to keep that down to make it look a little bit better, but it doesn't look much better. This is a nightmare in there. But you also do retain the waist swivel. So this one actually did lose some posability here with its waist, because it doesn't rotate. And then the legs, of course, like I said, they go up to about there. That's it. They don't go back. They don't really go side to side. Now, somebody was telling me that they rotated their legs like this. But you can get the straight up and down with this. And it's putting some pressure on the plastic back here, too, because it's not supposed to be like that. But you get more of an up and down instead of that A stance, which looks all right, but it actually functions even less. This thing's still just not my opinion of the upgrade set is going to always be the same. There's nothing that's going to make this better. Flip the leg up to the front, and then you get a little backwards motion on the leg, but it doesn't go straight. Let's flip it to this side. So now we don't have any in and out, but we do have an outward kick. But this is really loose. Maybe that's part of the problem there. So ultimately, this is really the only viable option to put it in, is the actual official transformation. But like I said, it seems to hold together a little bit better than the Takara one, but not by much. It does. I actually like the look of this better than the Takara. I like the gray, the gray coming through. Just overall, this I think works better on this particular figure than it did on this one. So, just real quick, showing that off. Sword obviously looks better. Head looks infinitely better. My question still remains is, why couldn't they fix those goddamn shoulders? I'm going to put a lot of work into these guys over the next few weeks. I'm going to tighten these ball joints that are on the feet, because these are pretty loose. This is why you don't put ball joints on feet. That's why you don't do it for combiners. The knees seems to be okay. I might try. I don't know how I would tighten that up though. Definitely gonna tighten this joint here up. And I'm most definitely going to be I'll go pick up another Motor Master and just glue his arms into place, because these things just do not lock in. That is just as bad on this one as it is on this one. It nothing got fixed, be it by the third-party upgrades or Takara pretending to care. So ultimately, like I said, if you're gonna go with the upgrade kits and such, I would just get the Hasbro version of Menasor. Don't bother with the Takara, because it's just not good enough overall to make it worthwhile, and they didn't fix any of the problems. And yeah, don't get just don't waste your money on something more expensive that doesn't do any good. And just be prepared that it's not going to be as good as it could have been. It's still not as good. Because the shoulders here, when you try to rotate the arm, the whole shoulder falls apart, and then you got this whole fucking mess. And I saw some people flipping the arms up like this, thinking that might help a little bit, but it doesn't. I just don't get it. I still don't get it. It's irritating. Why can't they just fix that one part? It would not have been that hard to do that. But anyway, there you go. I'll definitely be. I've got a lot of repair bays coming, so I don't know what to do with this thing. But I got a lot of repair bays where I'm going to be doing more paint details on certain figures, and I'll be affixing or setting this thing up for more success for you. I'm showing you guys how to glue it together without destroying the upgrade kit, at least. We'll destroy the Menasor, but seeing as they're starting to show up everywhere, I heard they're showing up at like TJ Maxx's for like $12. So keep your eyes out if you're still looking for a Menasor or a Motormaster. And the Hasbro Toy Shop on eBay is selling all the deluxes for $14 shipped. So just if you want the deluxes, check that out. They don't have the Wild Rider, but they do have the off-road, which it's one of those. It's like, yeah, the Wild Rider is great, but is it worth hunting down? I don't think it's worth it that much. So yeah, there you go. I think this is just a. Oh man, but yeah. Anyway, there you go.